Since its peak in June 2022, after dedicating resources to ensure these Canadians receive their passports, approximately 98% of the backlog of applications have been processed. The backlog is virtually eliminated.
All right, let's bring in the host of Power Play, Vassy Kapelos, who is live in Hamilton today. Good to see you, Vassy. Some good news for Canadians there on the passport front.
Yeah, and probably the federal government thinks some good news for them, too. That is a pretty significant announcement. If you think back to, I think as you described it, some of the drama from this summer, I remember covering it as well. The lineups outside passport offices, the people in those lineups for days, and the subsequent criticism from the opposition directed towards the government that they just couldn't get things to run, the things that they had to run, they couldn't do it. And there was a big criticism towards them about not kind of, keeping the country going. Well, lo and behold, all these months later, the Minister of Families, as you said, Karina Gold, is able to get up there just a few moments ago on the floor above me and say, hey, guess what? Actually, not so much a problem anymore. We've not only managed to clear a significant backlog of applications, but we've gotten back to the place that we were at prior to the pandemic, insofar as the processing times. In person, I think it's 10 days or less, and by mail, 20 days, something like that. But basically, we're hitting the targets that we had prior to the pandemic, thanks to overtime and additional staff and new processes in place. And so the plan that the government put in place in the summer to address all those issues that you and I both just described appears, according to the minister who just spoke, to be working. Good news for them and good news for Canadians.
Yeah, it is good news, finally, as you point out. Let's talk as well about the big focus where you are in Hamilton on healthcare and on the economy. These are both massive things, as you know, and just a huge focus for the Prime Minister and his team.
Yeah, just a light agenda here for the federal government and really for Canadians too, though, right? Because we are worried about those two things at the same time. And I'll explain a little bit about how they're almost coming up against each other a little bit. First of all, on the healthcare file, I know that you've been covering it extensively, as have I. Yes, there has been some movement towards an agreement between the federal government and the provinces. Based on what I'm hearing, that agreement could come to be in the next few weeks or few months, but basically it would involve something like a 10-year agreement for more funding from the federal government to the provinces. Not the $28 billion they've been asking for, but somewhere in and around maybe half of that per year, which would be a big increase compared to what they receive right now. So that is something that is on track. Now, here's where it comes up against the headwinds that the economy presents. There's a new report out today co-authored by David Dodge, who used to be the governor of the Bank of Canada, from the Business Council of Canada. And it's saying that, look, what the government said back in the fall economic statement about the prospects for the economy and the potential for a recession, well, it's plausible, but it's probably too optimistic, meaning the recession could be more severe and the impact that recession has on federal finances could be more severe too, meaning they could get less revenue. So that also means that they have less space, less fiscal room to be able to make good on the kinds of promises that they are making around, for example, healthcare and all that extra money to send to provinces. Also, the support that we're showing Ukraine, for example, or even dealing with the new subsidies in the United States that make it really hard for our electric vehicle and battery industries, the auto industry really here in this country, to compete with the environment, the investment environment in the United States. All that stuff costs a lot of money. Bottom line. And so if the recession is worse than anticipated, not only are you dealing with the politics of people losing their jobs and the impact of that, but you're also dealing with less money coming into federal coffers. And that presents a whole new calculation for them.
At the Bank of Canada, another interest rate hike decision tomorrow. That's also playing into all of this too, isn't it?
It sure is, right? Number 8. That's what we're anticipating. I mean, so you're dealing with these three things. Just picture it for a second, this cornucopia of optimism here, right? You've got inflation, which is still high, not as high as it was, but it's expensive. Life is expensive right now. Then you've got borrowing money or paying your mortgage, which also became a lot more expensive because of 7, now potentially 8 subsequent interest rate hikes. And then you've got the prospect of maybe not the most shallow, we'll see, fingers crossed, but maybe not the most shallow recession ahead, which means the potential for job losses too. If you just sort of think about it from the perspective of all of us and how that might impact our lives, how it is impacting our lives, imagine the degree to which it impacts what the federal government has to end up doing and how they tackle it, how they navigate it, not only from a policy perspective, but politically, of course, because the economy has traditionally been a sort of, at times, a point of vulnerability for this government, particularly around the cost of living crisis. The opposition has been able to capitalize on that so far. It's not a guarantee that they will continue to do so, but it has been a political vulnerability for this government. And when you're facing all these extra sort of headwinds, economic headwinds, you got to expect that the opposition will be ripe on that stuff too.
Thanks for this, Vassy. We'll talk soon.